Welcome back to O Sports on O Radio. It's me, Gio, with my
Matt.
astute co-host, Matt.
So you're always trying to make me look not as smart.
That's not true.
All right, so this is what happened. Breakdown of
NFL awards.
NFL awards, yeah.
Um,
I was taking a peek at this. A lot of stuff went the way I wanted it to, and some of the stuff, it could be debated about.
oh, definitely. Lamar winning MVP.
Yeah, we'll start off with that.
Based on regular season performance, I completely
don't like
agree.
it.
Regular
I
season
don't like it.
performance-wise.
Dude, he had no touchdowns.
Okay.
This is not
Mahomes-
an MVP season.
But my thing is, how many other quarterbacks could you put in the MVP conversation besides him and Mahomes?
Why does it have to be a quarterback?
Thank you.
It does not
thank
need to be
you.
a quarterback,
I
and
didn't
it
wanna
shouldn't have been a quarterback.
I didn't want to say it because I didn't know how you would take it.
There is not a quarterback in the league that deserved this honor.
No, not at least not this year. There
Not
are some
this year.
years. Mahomes,
There were receivers. There were running backs.
I think our running back should have won it this year.
Not really anybody on defense, but yeah, I think it should have been Christian McCaffrey, dude. Christian McCaffrey was honestly the best player on the best team. And dude, if you're that much of a standout guy on a team that has unlimited options to put the ball,
But he still gets the ball. I'm pretty sure if you look
You're
at him
the-
times, he gets the
yeah.
ball majority of it.
he's the best running back in the league. He's just a do-it-all guy. There's nothing
Exactly.
he doesn't do well.
You know what he doesn't do well?
What?
Not score.
Exactly.
And that's
He
the
went,
best thing to not do
a
well.
25 game with the touchdown, something like that.
He almost had the record, but
Something ridiculous.
Jacksonville did not want to let him get that.
Yeah.
But yeah,
This is.
I think Mahomes should win MVP for putting up with his
If
supporting
it was,
cast.
yeah, I agree.
Bro, he
yeah, you're
carried them.
You're right. But Mahomes had a down year compared to his other MVP seasons,
I mean, well, who was he throwing to? Rasheed Rice, Travis Kelce, that's it.
right? I don't think a quarterback should have won it. And if a quarterback did win it, it shouldn't have been Lamar. Even though he did have a good year. I can't lie. He had a good year. Man, I really hate that he won this.
Yeah, I'm all for black quarterbacks, but this was not it.
You look at his MVP season, and he had what, almost 40 touchdowns?
This year,
He had 20 something.
exactly. I'm like,
He did half of what he did his first MVP season.
and the craziest thing is, when it mattered most, when he needed to play his best, play like dog
I think awards need to come.
post post championship games, because they already are past the championship games anyway.
Yeah.
So we might as well just leave him out. My thing is this: everyone's saying it's a regular season award. Well, in the regular season, he still didn't have as many touchdowns as Mahomes.
Exactly.
McCaffrey had more touchdowns than him, in my opinion.
Oh no.
I think I can't say that's not an opinion.
I could yell about Lamar all day, so
Oh.
might as well just move on.
This was deserved.
This was well deserved.
I
And
think-
if anybody else got this, I would have been so upset.
Tyreek Hill.
I would have been so upset.
What I'm saying is this, right? MVP should have gone to McCaffrey, and then offensive player
could go to
Tyree.
Tyreek Hill.
That's what I'm thinking.
Completely agree, right?
Personally,
I was on a different podcast. Yes, I'm sorry I cheated on you guys. It's whatever. But I was on a podcast and we were ranking NFL wide receivers.
yeah.
As much as it absolutely pained me to say, we had CeeDee Lamb as the best receiver this season,
Okay, I could agree with that.
right?
He catches everything. I don't see him drop much.
If Tyreek Hill was healthy the entire season and played
Oh,
every game,
hell
every
yeah.
snap, whatever,
Definitely.
he would have broken Megatron's record. Then he would have been MVP. But he didn't.
They weren't giving him MVP even if he did.
I don't know.
Bro, it's a
don't
quarterback
know.
league. What's the most protected position in the league?
Yeah, you're right. But
What's the
anyways,
highest paid?
All right,
Like everything goes down
Regardless.
to a quarterback.
you're right. Regardless, if Tyreek Hill played a little bit more and had the record, yeah, he would have been the best quarterback in the league or receiver in the league. But I think it's CeeDee Lamb, and that's just because the stretch he had at the end of the season was absolutely insane.
It was.
Yeah, and I don't like the Cowboys, so that means a lot.
Boo!
And Brock Purdy, yeah,
I mean, it happens. Defense player of the year. You know what's crazy?
this is this a snub of TJ?
No. If you can't stay healthy, you can't be an award winner.
You're right.
It's like I agree with the NBA rule, right? You have to be able to, MVP means you're available and you're consistently being the best player, if not top 2 on your team.
Yeah.
TJ Watt, less double teams, less on the lower win rate than Myles Garrett with more double teams. Say what you want. Watt is not that good. He's good.
No, he's good.
He's good.
He's that good.
No, he's not.
Best one,
Myles
Garrett, Bosa,
Parsons. I'm saying he's top 5. He's top 5 for sure.
Yeah.
But what is he? But should he have won this regardless of whether he played health? Or should he have won this award this year? No.
Yeah.
No. The one thing is this: when you have a lower double team percentage, but also lower stats and don't stay healthy,
Mm-hmm.
I can't. You're not a player of the year if you don't play.
Myles Garrett played like an absolute dog, though.
Exactly.
So, yeah.
Healthy.
I don't think it was a snub. I think Myles Garrett should have won it. But I was just asking you.
No, I definitely think
Because I know a lot of people were upset that TJ Watt didn't win this.
they're just mad because
it was close.
They're only mad because it's Watt. If it was any other person, they're not saying anything like, "Oh,
Right.
Myles Garrett deserves it."
Myles Garrett led one of the best defenses in the NFL this year.
Exactly.
So don't be mad. Now this is another award that
I could have given it either way. I'm not
yeah,
gonna
this
lie.
could have this one, Offensive Rookie of the Year. This is split between Puka and CJ Stroud.
I really could have gone either way this year. I would have been happy with either.
Honestly,
winning.
I don't know which way I would have went.
Personally, I think I would have went as Puka because it's a little bit.
They both broke records.
I feel like Puka just because like being a receiver is a little bit harder because
I was gonna say the exact opposite, but I'll let you finish first.
Right as a like it's they're hard in two different ways. Like a receiver, you have to be able to like get out of press coverage, identify coverage, like the quarterback, find like a sweet spot half the time, and it's just a lot of work. But I feel like I know what you're gonna say, but I'm saying like it is hard to be a quarterback because you know everyone's job, not just
Yeah, I agree.
your own.
So that's pretty much what I was gonna lean into. But the biggest reason I think that CJ Stroud edges out Puka Nacua in this specifically,
That
playoff win for sure, that helped, but it didn't play a factor into this. Such a young team that he led like a vet.
Yeah, I'm not gonna hold you.
His touchdown interception ratio, insane for a rookie quarterback.
You're right.
And this is a rebuilding team, new head coach, new players, everything. Like, man, Puka got put in a little bit better of a situation, I think.
Oh no, he definitely got put in a better situation. Veteran quarterback who's won the ring.
Cooper Kupp as a mentor.
I don't think he needed Cooper Cup, but
I don't think he did either.
like it just happened.
But they both broke records. And if you wanted to give it to Puka,
I
wouldn't be mad. I wouldn't be mad.
You know, also Puka turned into the number 1 receiver on his team.
I had Puka as a top 5 receiver in the league.
He has to start number 1 on your team, so I agree with it. You know,
This is the top 5 in the league.
I'm not going. Hold on. I'm not gonna hold you. I thought I saw 6 people on you. You guys don't know.
No. Top 5 people in the league right here.
I agree.
CD, Tyreek, AJ Brown. Amon-Ra could maybe drop down.
Him and Justin
then
Jefferson
Puka.
switch.
Yeah.
I completely agree with this.
But man, such a good player. I'm so excited to see him develop too.
Defensive Rookie of the Year.
CJ Stroud's teammate, Will Anderson Jr.
I mean, I agree with it.
Who else would have been in this?
Only person I could see is maybe
Jalen Carter.
Witherspoon.
Dang, Witherspoon was playing so good. I think
That's the only other person.
it's the second half of his season where he just started like
Balling.
balling. I thought he was balling more in the first half of the season, like
I think the second half.
bunch of
was-
interceptions, big hits, big plays.
But I feel like that's what people want to see, but that's not like what makes you a defensive rookie of the year.
I guess so.
Because
I
everyone,
think
you know,
Jalen Carter could have.
that's just.
He was close on this. I'm not gonna lie.
I get why you say it. I get what you mean though.
I think Jalen Carter is gonna. He might be a potential what you call it?
Defensive player of the year.
Yeah,
I see him.
especially
Witherspoon.
if he pulls off when Mahomes went to spike the ball. If he pulled off that interception,
if he got
that
it,
alone
I would
needs
have
to
given
get him.
like defensive player of the year. He has
Dude, so good.
Mhm.
I've never thought about that. Never in my life have I once thought like when they go to spike the ball, try to pick it off.
Because am I right? You're literally like it's like 2 seconds, right?
And he was so
1,
close
2.
too.
Like you don't think about it because you think it's impossible.
Yeah, but Will Anderson played absolutely great.
Coach of the year.
7 sacks, 10 tackles for loss.
This was a snub.
Of who?
DeMarco, the Texans.
Texans coach. I
That's
completely
the
agree.
one person I think this was a snub for.
Kevin Stefanski, Cleveland's Brown coach. Man, I get it because the Browns were so bad last year.
But still, the
But
Texans were
come
way
on
worse.
Now. The Texans were way worse. They had
No, they
first year of their rebuild, they win a playoff game
and they did it all through the
against
draft.
the toughest defense.
Through the draft too. Not
Exactly.
like they didn't go outside and like
No vets. They didn't do the Ram strategy, go sign a couple vets, win a Super Bowl. No.
Yeah, they did it all.
They had so many rookies out there. And I think if they had Tank Dell still on the field, they might have played. I don't think they would have beat the Ravens.
My thing is, it was only like 10 to 14.
Yeah, it's
I mean 10 to
tough,
24.
dude.
I think they could have done it.
It would have been really close. I would have been such a miracle story.
And for your comeback play of the year. I mean,
This is the best
pick.
award.
And this is the best pick I think we have.
Everyone was like, "Oh, it's gonna be DeMar Hamlin. It's gonna be DeMar Hamlin."
He didn't play. He had 30 snaps.
I absolutely love the NFL for doing this. There's been so much controversy in the NFL for like, oh, showing Taylor Swift too much. They're gonna make DeMar Hamlin comeback player of the year. Whatever. They finally appeased to the people that watch the sport and not the media.
Exactly.
And this is what's gonna keep people interested.
Joe
Flacco led the Cleveland Browns to a playoff game with just off the couch.
Mhm.
Nothing prior. And he balled out.
No issues. He balled out until the playoffs. But I mean, you got to make it there before you can. So you can't hate on him because he made it.
He made it. And
Yeah.
That's something in itself.
You know, honestly, NFL.
And I love that DeMar Hamlin's back. But what did he really do?
Oh yeah, but NFL. You deserve that.
I love this so
You
much.
deserve that.
I love that so much. And that's great for him too.
I mean, just great year.
It was a great year.
Great year of football.
What do you think was the biggest like hot take and all of that? Did you say it's MVP?
MVP might have been the hottest take.
I really think. Let's close out the segment just talking about this real quick. Next year, if this is another quarterback who doesn't deserve it, I'm gonna lose my mind.
At this point, I feel like have a quarterback of the year award at this point.
Two separate things.
Because my thing is this.
Well, not even.
They
Why
treat
does it have to be quarterback of the year award?
Matt, right? Because MVP is supposed to be the best player of the year, right?
Yeah.
And now I'm like, at this point, they're trying to make it the MVP such a quarterback award because
I understand it.
Last
Why?
quarterback,
Because like they're the leader of the team.
but at the same time,
There's so
CMC technically does more than Brock Purdy.
Exactly.
So now I'm like, they're making a quarterback award like the Heisman.
Yeah.
The last time a player that wasn't a quarterback won the award was 2012, I believe, with Adrian Peterson.
The Heisman?
No, the MVP award.
Oh yeah.
I believe it was
Adrian
2012.
Peterson,
Like
the
I'm like,
Vikings. 'Cause He
why?
had 2,000 rushing yards.
Like, why does a skill player have to break? Why does a player have to break a record to become MVP?
Exactly.
Like
Lamar Jackson
did-
underperformed
exactly.
and won this.
My thing is this, right? Now, I'm not expecting an MVP year to be exactly the same or better, but they should be roughly the same.
Yeah, I completely agree. With that, let's take us into halftime.
Welcome.
I know it's someone you up with that.
Yo,
Gotta be ready for anything, Gio.
okay, I'm not expecting you to do this. Like, flag on the play, unsportsmanlike conduct, Matt, 5-yard penalty, repeat first sentence.
Okay.
Welcome back to Sports from Halftime. This is the last week. So this is probably the last week for me, Matt. It's not.
Most likely.
I don't.
Unless me and Gio continue on to states, which
Unless you pull some.
isn't our goal, but if it happens, it happens.
That's a miracle.
Yeah, it would be a little bit for both of us.
First year makes it to states.
But tomorrow, Saturday, the 10th of February,
Oh, damn, I'm good.
is my and Gio's
Possible last
competition. It's either
day.
Saturday or
I
Sunday.
kind of hope it is Saturday, my last day.
Nah, when you get in that atmosphere,
Oh, yeah,
you're gonna want to win.
Right now, I'm like, I kind of hope Saturday, but I'm gonna get there. And be like, you know what? Let's end on a win. You can't end on a win. Actually, I couldn't
Always
end on a
end
win.
on a win.
My thing is right. If I lose the first round and I win the second, but I don't make it, that's technically end on a win.
Maybe.
Because I know you have to win 2 matches.
I'm
Actually,
talking about sectionals,
can you
which is
explain
going to be
that
held in
real
the
quick?
Kansas. What?
like, I know if you win 2 straight, you're already done. You get to go home.
Yep.
But what if you don't win 2 straight? Like, let's say you win 1 or lose 1, then you win. Like, do you just wrestle back till you get to what would be the semis?
Yeah. So what happens is, if you win the first two, you are immediately in the semis.
So you get to
And-
go home.
Yeah, and you get to go home early. If you win one, lose one, you have to wrestle back 3 matches to then wrestle for third place the next day,
Okay.
which is an absolute.
Fun. It's fun.
It's not. It's not. I'm just gonna
You don't
tell you
like
that right
it?
now.
You don't like it? I like it. It's like the adrenaline for me.
When have you done that?
Okay, I've wrestled back a few times. Counties. I didn't always make it back, but I always wrestled back. I was
It's a little bit different. Like counties, obviously, like a bunch of the same kids gonna be here. Sectionals is like, it's different because this is the best kids
from every
from
section 1 school.
everywhere.
This is in section 1.
Like here's the thing: I'm gonna win one. Say I win one, lose one.
Yeah,
My next match could be against somebody who's all sectioned already.
exactly.
So that it's no matter what, every match is gonna be hard, even if you're wrestling some freshmen from like
This is where
wherever the heck.
this is the best of the best. I think that's the best way to say it. This is the best
Yeah.
of the best in section 1.
It is.
You know,
There's state qualifiers here. There's state placers here.
there's past champions probably.
Actually, I don't know if anybody from here has been a state champ.
Maybe. You never know.
Maybe one. I know people have placed third.
You know, state placers, you know, regardless, this is more
It's ridiculous.
this is where your back is really against the wall if you don't win those
Yeah.
first 2. And honestly, I like that.
And it's listen, anything can happen, and
Yeah.
that's like that goes for everything, but especially because it's in a different place.
Oh, that might throw some people off.
It's definitely gonna throw some people off. So normally it's held in Arlington or Clarkstown South.
Mm-hmm.
Now it's in the county center.
Which I like.
I don't know if I love that or hate it, to be honest.
I like this because there's no home gym advantage.
Yeah.
Because if you go to Clarkstown South, you can wake up later.
There's part of me that's like concerned because I'm thinking like, all right, I'm gonna be on the opposite side of the county center, and I'm gonna be the match of, and coach is gonna be on the other opposite side.
I know this.
And I would be jumping up and down, waving my hand, saying, "Hey, get over here!"
I did that during Mid Hudson's.
Exactly.
It was fun. But then
And we have 4 coaches.
it's fun to think about, but it's stressful to be in the situation.
Yeah, it absolutely is.
You know,
And listen, I love all of my coaches, and I don't doubt their ability to coach for a second.
but
But sometimes when you're wrestling that guy, you want a specific coach there.
oh yeah,
Because like for whatever reason, you
They-
know he's gonna coach
know
you
you
different.
better.
Exactly.
you know,
You don't want the coach that you don't work with the most to coach you, and that's a fair statement, right?
honestly, right? Let's say backs against the wall. You need to win to make it to day 2. If you had to pick any of the coaches, who are you picking?
I'm not gonna say that.
You really?
I can't say it, dude.
Why?
It's disrespectful.
How?
I would take any of the coaches.
But like, if you like, let's say all 4 matches are busy, right? You all, you know, it's you, me, and the 2 people in the weight class between us are like going at the same time, and they all said just pick one of us to coach. Who are you picking? Nothing against, like, you don't have no issue with them. Just like personally, you have to pick one.
That's
Who knows you the best?
honestly so tough. Well, obviously, Larm knows me the best. I think Calkins sometimes recognizes positions that I'm in better than Larm, but I think when I get in that position and I see Larm in the corner, I'm like, oh, I better haul, you know what?
You think
because
so? You think
yeah.
you go with Larm?
I think I'm going Larm or Calkins. But if this is just any other match, like even my first match of the day, I think I don't care who I want. Like maybe
Yeah.
even Coach D. Coach D made me do as well as I did last year at sectionals, and I stand by that. Obviously, Larm and Calkins taught me everything I know for the most part, and like they've really just
Yeah.
helped evolve me. Coach D said 3 words to me like before I went. He said, "Stop backing up," and I was like, "Oh my god, I've never thought about that." So I kept just moving forward, and I started just winning
Crazy how that works.
a lot. Yeah,
Do you think I should try that?
maybe.
Nah,
Dude, do the Sal move. Just smash him in the head, underhook,
I circle.
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 Dude, that's yeah. Football, basketball, whatever. Any other sport, you say a bunch of different things.
Go straight.
Wrestling, there's like 6 terms you use.
Circle.
Circle,
Shot.
shoot, get up,
Sprawl.
throw a half, deeper.
Heavy hips.
Yeah. There's like it's literally just the most one-dimensional
And
coaching.
Most of the words go between the teams. That's the greatest
Yeah.
part. Like you hear, like you can't really code
things
name.
happen so fast.
Like, you have to
too.
beat your coaches to what like you have to read your coach's mind.
Yeah, true. So say like you're down in the third period,
And it's
and
like,
coach is like, "Hey, go for a throw." If that other kid hears it, he says,
oh,
"I'm
watch
not
the
letting
throw.
him throw me today."
Hey, but then the shots open up maybe.
Maybe. Oh.
But still, look,
But like that
but the
doesn't
coach
help.
thinks
That
you're-
doesn't help.
Yeah, because you know, you're like, go for the throw. Me, all right, I trust you. Go for the throw.
Yeah, word. I mean, there are some signals that every coach has to like do something different.
Like, yeah, I know what you're saying.
Gio just did like a weird wink in it.
No, it's like that. Duh, do
Oh.
something type face.
I mean, sometimes you look at coach and he gives you that look and you're like, "Oh, you want me to do that move?"
All
and he
right.
goes, "He's like, all right, I'll try it."
I look back at him. I was like, I always seem like the weirdest faces.
All right, Gio, ready?
Yeah.
30 seconds left in your match. Coach says, "Go down." You're down there.
Wait.
Are you
30
just-
seconds in the match?
Yeah, 30 seconds left.
And I'm down. Wait.
And you're down.
And he's telling me to go down. If I'm,
Yeah.
he can't tell me to go down if there's 30 seconds left. I mean, I'm either just down, or I didn't get out.
Wow, you know my own sport better than me. Yeah, you're right. All right. Say it's the third period is what I meant to say.
Okay.
And then coach is like, "All right, Gio, you gotta go down." But you're up 5. Are you going down? Or are you waving him off and saying, "Nah, I'm going neutral"?
Am I okay? How's the question, right? Am I dogging this kid, or is it like a 50-50? I just so happened to got 5
You're
points.
up 5.
No, like
You're just up 5.
like good match going on. I'm
Yep.
just okay. I mean, if it's a good match and I got 5, that means I got some good sprawls in.
right.
You know, maybe a few bad points.
Because
Honestly,
thinking about you, that means you probably haven't shot that much.
I haven't shot at all. Then I maybe I had to throw takedown, but
Yeah.
didn't shoot. Oh, that's a good question.
Because I've.
Because like if it's 5, if I'm up by 5, that means the kid can't be dogging me on top.
It's true.
Am I
thing
close
is,
to? I'm not up enough. For
The
a
question
tag.
that I'm trying to get around at here is:
You're asking, am I gonna
do you
be
listen
greedy?
to coach?
Yeah,
You listen to coach and go down?
depends. It depends on how I feel. I usually we're on the same page.
Mm-hmm.
Like versus North Rockland, coach called neutral. I was like, honestly, I wanted to go down there because I knew I could get up.
Yeah.
But I trust him. You know what? Let's go neutral. I think I didn't. It didn't work. But I mean, it's one of those things. It's just unlucky. Honestly, with the situation you're giving me, if it's as 50-50 as it's sounding, I'm going down.
I don't like when I have options.
I like to have options.
I don't.
My thing is, I have 2 options, right? Neutral or down. I don't go top unless coach tells me to go top.
Mm-hmm. Coach gave me options at county. He said, "Hey, do you want to go top or do you want to go neutral?"
Mm-hmm.
And if I went neutral, the match would have been tied 10-10. And I was like, well, if I stay on top, I'll just be winning. And
Yeah.
I thought, you know what, I could hold him down. I gave a bad position or whatever. But that's what I'm thinking, like, do I not listen to coach enough? But also, that's a tough decision to make.
Personally,
I've just done like 5 minutes
4.
of. It was actually 3, because the first period's only a minute.
Oh,
Consies.
wrestlebacks.
Yeah,
That's why.
but I've done 3 minutes of like the toughest wrestling I've done all day. I'm gassed because
Yeah.
it's my last match, and the coach is like, "Hey, do you want to go top or neutral?" I'm like, I can't think straight.
Personally,
I 100% think that was my fault, but I think coach could have. I think he could have just told me to do something, and I would have worked hard. To,
I
like,
think-
fix it.
this is right. Coach should not. When it's a good match and you're both like it's a straight war.
Yeah,
Coaches should let you choose because they don't because you know your body, like you know if you can go bottom and get up,
yeah,
or if you, like you need to know that you know if you have enough energy to do which position, right? And that's why I usually got to pick like neutral whenever I wanted it,
yeah.
you know, and it worked.
It's a tough decision to make yourself
Not
sometimes.
really.
Well, not for you.
Well,
Because for me, like,
yeah,
for a lot of the guys, I can hold them down. For a lot of the guys, I could get up. And for a lot of the guys, I could take them down. But if it's one of the guys that I can't ride, I can't get out, and I can't take him down, what do?
you gotta go neutral.
I can't take him down.
If don't let them take you down.
But what if I'm down? See what I'm saying? Like, this
See,
this is what's
that's
gonna.
the situation. I get what you're
I'm
saying.
gonna overthink it tomorrow.
My thing
which
is
is
right.
like freaking me out.
You have to try like.
I just trust your best stuff.
You have to like wait. Like personally, I know I'm good at getting up. Right, I feel like there's like maybe 3 kids that can hold me down for a whole period, and one of them's on my team.
Yeah.
So my thing is, that's only 2 kids, and I'm not gonna see those 2 kids. I'm not gonna see Henry ever again, because he's in Division 2, and he's the only way I probably see him is if we're going to states, but they have a whole different thing.
Yeah.
And the other and is the North Rockland kid, but he just had a headlock.
Yeah.
So personally, that only leaves one. That only leaves one kid that I could ever that I think hold me down, and I won't see him again.
You ready for the upsets? Ready for the upsets tomorrow?
I'm ready to give some upsets.
My first match of the day, hoping to upset him.
I got the 3 seed.
I got the 8.
Let's knock
I'm
him out.
seeded as the 9. Out of 4 divisions,
Yeah, it's
I'm
weird.
one of the 4 division champs,
Matter of fact,
and only the
we'll pull
9th
this up.
seed. It's actually kind of ridiculous.
Pull up your seeds because I want to see mine.
Kind of hurts me a little bit.
Because
to
it
be
hurts
honest
me
with
too.
you
Because I
guys.
beat a kid and he's like the 13th seed. I'm the like it doesn't make sense.
That's what I'm saying. When I'm the champ of the 4 divisions,
You should at least be top 8.
I need to be considered for top 4. Now the top 4 guys have all beat me.
Yeah, so
And
top
then
5.
5 and 6, I haven't wrestled.
So you should be
So
5.
I'm thinking
because you're division. Because you're division
I'm-
champ.
Exactly. I'm thinking something like that.
But you know, they don't. This is the best way to say it. They don't like us.
Yeah. And there's
We have to. We still.
this
Years
kid
on
from
years and
White
years.
Plains
We have to earn a respect.
is ranked above me.
But you smoked him.
No, I didn't wrestle him yet.
Oh wait,
Never wrestled him.
did he? When did he wrestle?
He wrestled at 31 when we were at White Plains.
Well, still, you would still beat him.
That's what I'm saying, right? Like, my stats, like, record is better than his, I think. I think I've done more. I don't understand why you see it above me, but it doesn't matter because I'm going to have to knock him out.
All right, hold on. I think I just got the seedings. Hold on. That was Colin's thing. But like, it's weird because you know, you never want to say a guy doesn't deserve to be where he is.
Yeah.
But there are times where it's just like he does not
But
deserve
you
to
know
be
what,
above
Gio?
me.
Seeds are for the fans.
What matters is put him on the line.
Exactly.
And with that, this has been On Sports on O Radio. Thank you for listening to O Radio. We put the On Radio. Make sure to follow us on social media at OHS O Radio, OHS on Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, and Twitch.